Hi guys, yes, so welcome to my WrestleMania Night 2 review. Oh boy, wow, what a night, what a WrestleMania overall, but oh my god, have I got a lot to talk about. Oh good god, so yeah, sit back, this is probably going to be my longest pay-per-view review in my channel's history. I mean, I'll try and keep it short, but I always say that this is going to be long. So just sit back and relax, guys. Obviously, you know what the main talking point is going to be, but I've still got 6 other matches to get to before I get to that. So, yeah, night 2 of WrestleMania last night of WrestleMania 40. Another great night. Some really good matches, some really good moments, some really good title wins, which I'll get to. But yeah, guys, so let's do this. So to kick off night 2. We had a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes, we had Seth freaking Rollins defending his World Heavyweight Championship up against Drew McIntyre. Seth made this crazy entrance, like a big parade. Drew came out like a Scottish bagpipes, and that was great and all that. And CM Punk was on commentary. And this match was just a crazy 10-minute match. I thought it would go a bit longer, but anyway, Drew kind of did dominate a lot of it. He was hitting claymores, and just constantly, Seth was constantly kicking out. Yeah, obviously they were selling like Seth was still a bit groggy and a bit worn out from last night. His big tag team match. CM Punk was on commentary, just looking at both of them, and then a few times Drew was just staring at CM Punk on commentary. And then towards Seth nearly won at the end. There was I think he hit a cheeky. What was it, like a cheeky curb stomp or 2 curb stomps, I think. Drew kicked out, oh, but then towards the end, Drew's like, oh no, he gets back up. An amazing Claymore counter. 1, 2, 3! And Drew McIntyre gets his WrestleMania moment in front of a live crowd and wins the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm so happy for him. I was so happy for him. Let's get to that. And Seth's like looking all heartbroken and like whatever. He's looking, I think he said something like, I'm proud of you, or something like that. I don't know. He was all crying. He walked off the ramp, and Drew's celebrating. But then he goes up to CM Punk, and he's like that, staring at CM Punk, looking at him like, yeah. He does all that, and CM Punk's sad enough, and he flips Drew off the table. He starts whacking him, and then Damian Priest comes out. I was like, oh my god, it's happening. Damian Priest's gonna come out, and yeah, and CM Punk's like, yeah, and yeah, Damian Priest, he rolls Drew in the ring. He hits I've forgotten what Damian Priest's finish is called, but he hits his finisher. 1, 2, 3, and Damian Priest cashes in and wins the World Heavyweight Championship. I did predict it. I think a lot of people did say this is where Damian Priest's finally going to cash in after having that briefcase for so long and teasing so many cash-ins. He finally does it here and hits Drew and beats Drew. And yet it's like the ultimate karma for Drew, isn't it? I mean, he finally gets his moment in front of the fans, but he was so obsessed with CM Punk. And then out comes Damian Priest. Oh, and it's like a massive karma moment for Drew McIntyre, isn't it? And CM Punk's just like laughing at him. I didn't predict that. He's like laughing at him, and Drew McIntyre's like looks so annoyed. I think I am gutted for Drew because he got his WrestleMania moment finally in front of a crowd, and then it's taken away from him. But I think it's such good storytelling, and it further increases his definitely future program with CM Punk. When CM Punk's back, that feud, that program is going to be incredible. I can't wait for that feud. And yeah, Drew's got to win the title back again. But don't forget, we're getting Clash at the Castle in June, I think, in Scotland. So what a perfect place for Drew to win the belt there in front of all a big Scottish audience. So I think Drew's definitely going to win that world. I think they'll give Damian Priest maybe a few defenses, but then I definitely think Drew is definitely going to win that championship at Clash at the Castle. Finally, and no cash-ins. So yeah, but a great way to kick off WrestleMania Night 2. And then we got a pretty fun 8.5-minute 6-man tag team Philadelphia street fight between Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits with B-Fab going up against the Final Testament, Karrion Kross, Akam Rezar, with Scarlett and Paul Ellering. And this, Bubba Ray Dudley was the special guest referee, really cool to see him. And Snoop Dogg was on commentary. Okay. it was a fun 8.5-minute tag team match. There was some cool spots of some ladders, some chairs. Final Testament, Akam and Rezar, they kind of did dominate for a little bit, but then they got taken out by a huge leapfrog back from Montez Ford, B-Fab, and Scarlett had a bit of a kerfuffle sometimes. That was quite cool. But then towards the end, Karrion Kross just gets double teamed because Akam and Razor were taken out. So Karrion Kross just gets battered by all three of them. And I think I can't remember how he wins. I think it was a spear on Karrion Kross. I think, or the Street Profits hit their move. I can't quite remember. But yeah, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits win. I mean, Final Testament are just dead and buried, aren't they? Poor Karrion. I really thought they'd give this to Karrion Kross, give him something. But no, it's a WrestleMania loss. And where does this leave the group? I mean, Akam and Razor, they looked a bit like they were just lying. They were lying flat out for like 5 minutes from a effing leapfrog. Anyway, and Paul Ellering, he did absolutely nothing. I thought he might have stopped a pin or something. But yeah, it was fun tag team match. But I think Final Testament needed that a bit more than Bobby Lashley. But whatever. Then we got a really fun singles matches. We've got LA Knight and AJ Styles. This was a fun 12.5-minute match. Maybe it could have gone a little bit longer, but it was still really fun. Very fast-paced. AJ Styles still, even though he's probably coming towards like maybe the end of his prime now. He's not like the big star he once was, AJ Styles. That doesn't really matter. He can still have amazing matches, and he did this with LA Knight, and it was great. The crowd were heavily behind LA Knight. They really wanted him to win, and it was a really fun match. I think. Did LA Knight hit his finishes? I don't think he hit any of his finishes in this match, which is a bit weird. I wanted to see like a phenomenal forearm or a Styles Clash kick-out, but we never got that. Quite strange. But LA Knight won at the end with a signature. Is it BTS? I think it's BTS, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Really fun. Like I said, I wish this could have gone a little bit longer, and maybe we could have got AJ Styles didn't hit one of his finishes, I don't think, which was quite strange, but still a really fun match. And LA Knight gets his first WrestleMania win, and this does nothing for him. I mean, this takes nothing away to AJ Styles. He's had loads of WrestleMania moments, but it's LA Knight's time. Yeah, really fun match. Maybe there'll be a rematch at Backlash. Maybe it's not over. Okay, and then we got into the final 3 matches, which were really fun. So yes, we had a triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. Yes, we had Logan Paul up against Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, and this was a really fun 17.5-minute tag team match. I really enjoyed it. So it began with Kevin Owens and Randy just beating down Logan over and over again, but then they started to realise we have to fight each other if we want to win this, because it's a triple threat. We can't both pin Logan. So then they started fighting for a bit, and Logan gets back into it. It becomes a really fun triple threat match. Logan hits some really cool moves as always. He's just getting better and better with each match. The cool lariats, some cool double team movements. KO and Randy had some really cool spots. It was a really fun match. And then there was a fella dressed in Prime, just like they had last year. It was KSI. This year, it was high show speed. Like, I don't know much about him. I know he's a very famous social media fella, but he didn't do a lot. I think he did stop, I think, Randy from pinning Logan or KO, one of the two anyway. So yeah, and then Randy just kicks him down and RKO's him on the table and all that. But then we get back in the ring and there's a really cool KO goes for a pop-up powerbomb, but Randy counters it into an RKO. But then through the kerfuffle, Logan I think throws Randy out and hits a massive splash on KO 1, 2, 3. Logan retains. Can't complain. Really fun match. The right person won. I think Logan deserves a bit longer as US champion. I don't think he was going to lose here. And KO and Randy are great dance partners to have. They're both so experienced. I think I said in commentary, this was Randy Orton's 19th WrestleMania. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Jesus, Randy Orton, what a man. And KO, he's been around since WrestleMania 32, so this is like his 8th or 9th. So yeah, great match. Really, really enjoyed it. Logan Paul retains. And continuing, we had a singles match for the WWE Women's Championship. Yes, we had Io Sky defending her belt, going up against Bayley. Hey, Bayley! Ooh, oh no! You be my girl. So, this was really fun. Fun 14.5-minute match. And this was a really good match. I mean, it sucks because Io Sky is so good. She proved that in this match. She's amazing. And it just baffles me why she's been given such a rubbish, mediocre title reign, which she's had 1 or 2 defenses across 200 and odd days. It's like I felt bad for the man because her and Bayley put on a really fun match here. Some could say this was probably one of the matches of the night in terms of just singles action. It was really good. Io Sky hit a lot of her moves and Bayley kept kicking out. She hit the I don't know Io Sky's moveset, but it was really fun. That's the gist I'm getting. Bailey hit Bailey's belly at one point. Io kicks out. And there was a lot of like, you were never my friend. They were both staring at each other like, oh yeah, boo, yeah, a lot of that action. Then at the end, Bailey hits her finisher, which I've forgotten what it's called because I know she used to have the Bailey's belly, but I've forgotten what it's called. But anyway, Bailey hits her finisher. 1, 2, 3, yeah! The crowd go nuts because we were all rooting for Bailey, and Bailey wins the women's championship, not the world championship, and the final beats Io Sky. Really fun match. Can't complain. This is Bailey's first singles win at WrestleMania, which is crazy because her first WrestleMania, I think was Mania 33. Here we are, 7 years later, and 8 years later, and she's finally got her WrestleMania title singles win. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm so happy for Bailey, and hopefully she can have a really good reign with that belt. That Io Sky did not. I'm hoping Bailey has a really good, solid reign. So happy for her. She gets a big moment in front of the crowd, and she's Io Sky was in the corner like that. But I think she was smirking a little bit, so I think you could tell Io was happy for Bailey. And we'll see if this continues. Maybe there'll be a rematch. Maybe there'll be like a Damage Control want revenge, and maybe at Backlash we'll get another member of Damage Control up against Bailey. We'll see, or Io Sky gets a rematch. We'll see. But ready fun. Woo! So yeah, I've kind of rushed through those 6 matches because oh my goodness, this final match, I only was like 10, 15 minutes. Oh boy. Here we go. So yes, we had a Bloodline Rules match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Yes, we had Roman Reigns, the head of the table, tribal chief, with Paul Heyman defending his belt, going up against Cody Rhodes. And yeah, the hype was huge. The video package was amazing with like the Imagine Dragons song. Finish the story. It was so good. The entrances were great. Cody came out on this like I don't know what to describe it, like big skeleton mask, and he was with Brandy. That was really cool. And Brandy was like, finish the story, babe. And Roman came out to a fucking orchestra. It was amazing, like a full-on orchestra just doing his song. I was like, this is great. This match is going to be amazing. And yeah, then we got it, and then the match started, and yeah, I was so pumped for this. We all knew what the finish was going to be. Well, I'll get to that. We all knew this. Roman and Cody were going to put on another amazing match like they did at last year's WrestleMania. And this was great. This was a fantastic, overbooked, chaotic match for 33.5 minutes. So let me just so the match gets started, and yeah, Roman and Cody just have a full-on solid match for like a good 25 minutes. So very back and forth, very even. Cody kind of gets dominated for the beginning. Roman's dominating a lot of it at the very beginning, but then Cody starts to get back into it with his usual, the cross-cutter, the stomps, the bionic elbow and all that, and Cody starts to get back into it. It becomes a lot more even. At one point, Roman hits a crossroads on Cody, near fall. I think Cody hits a crossroads back on Roman, near fall. I think Cody spears Roman at one point, near fall. My only issue was that I think all these near falls, we knew they were going to get kicked out because it was a bloodline rule, so we were waiting for all the bloodlines to come out. Yes, so that kind of did take away a bit of the intrigue because we knew nothing was going to happen until after all the interferences had happened. So I think the first 20 minutes of this match, while it still was amazing, we knew a pinfall wasn't going to win because we were still waiting for all the interferences to come out. Hence, bloodline rules. And then it got so yeah. I think Roman hits. What was it? Oh yeah, so then the story was Cody's going for the 3 crossroads, 1 crossroads, 2 crossroads, just like last year. Goes for the 3rd, and then I think Jimmy Uso comes out, stops it from happening, and then out comes Jimmy and Jay have a fight, and then I think Jay spears Jimmy off the ramp, boom. So then Cody goes for another 3 crossroads, 1 crossroad, 2 crossroads, and before he hits the 3rd again, just like last year, Solo spikes. So Cody just can't get these 3 crossroads. That's the story of this match. And Solo's like, yeah, come on, and he gets Roman up. He gets Roman up to get for the spear. He gets Cody up, and then Roman spears with the spike. And you think, is that it? 1, 2, Cody kicks out, and then Solo gets Cody up again. But then before he can, John Cena comes out. I think you kind of didn't know John Cena was going to make an appearance. Yeah, he comes out obviously to avenge that defeat in Saudi to Solo last year, and he AAs. I think he AAs Roman, and he AAs Solo through the table. And then, if you smell, The Rock comes out. I was like, oh god, Here we go. And yeah, it's a WrestleMania 28 and 29 flashback, and they both stare in the ring and do they did the WrestleMania 20. I'm like, oh my God, the feels. And then the rock bottoms, John Cena. And then I think we got a Dino. Yeah, the Shield music, and I was like, what the hell? Like, John Moxley, is he going to come out with Seth Rollins? I thought, oh, but that didn't happen. And then yeah, I think Roman or someone else attacks Seth, and Seth was just dressed in the Shield gear, but he didn't get to Roman in time, or The Rock. The chair looked a bit weird, but we'll get to Seth as the Shield gear. That's very important to the finish. So then The Rock's just about to start whipping Cody with the belt, and then dong! Oh, it's the fucking Undertaker! Dong! The lights come back up and Taker stood behind The Rock. I was like a little boy fanboying out. Oh my God! The Rock! He chokeslams The Rock. Ah! This was amazing. No Stone Cold, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. Imagine if Stone Cold's music had hit and The Rock's like getting flashbacks to their iconic WrestleMania matches. Oh my God, but no Stone Cold, but I'll take Undertaker. He's the GOAT. So that was amazing. The lights go down, lights come back up. Roman's got the belt. He's got the steel chair, and he's looking at Cody, who's down. He looks at Seth, who's down, and because Seth's in the Shield gear and Roman's like, he's like, the storytelling here was mwah. He looks at Seth and goes, and he whacks Seth with the belt, but through that Cody can recover. So that's the story. He was so distracted by Seth, and he goes for a spear on Cody. Cody counters, crossroads 1, another crossroads 2, and he finally hits that third crossroads. Boom! 1, 2, 3, and Cody Rhodes finishes the fucking story. Oh boy. Wow. Oh man, I was sat there going, yes, Cody's done it finally. After all the heartbreak, losing on night 1, losing to Roman last year, will he ever beat Roman? Will he ever finish the story? And he did it. I mean, it was super obvious Cody was winning. We all knew Cody was winning. Maybe there was a slight inkling that maybe Roman could retain, maybe again, but no, I think we all knew Cody was winning, especially after the night 1 loss to The Rock and Roman, and last year's loss to Roman at WrestleMania 39. We all knew Cody was winning, and yeah, he finishes the story, and Roman's 1,300, I think, and 16-day title reign, over 1,300-day title reign is over. It is the end of an era. And this match was like the end of an era. You had so many legends, The Rock, John Cena, Taker, and you had of course you had Solo, you had Jimmy, you had Jay, you had Seth in the Shield gear. It was just perfect. While I do think maybe the Mania 39 match probably was a bit stronger, because that was just Roman and Cody going at it. Bear with me, guys. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry that I've just nearly fucking died. I choked. I think a bit of mucus just went down the wrong hole. I just couldn't breathe there for like a few seconds. I apologise. I'm better now. I'm still alive. Oh God, that was scary. Anyway, let's get back to the match. Jesus, before my little brush with death just then. So, yes, the match I think was an overbooked, chaotic mess, but through all that I loved it. But like I said, I think last year's match with Cody and Roman probably was the stronger wrestling match, because that was just 35 minutes of them going at it. This was incredible. This was really fun. And just the end. We all knew it, the end game moment, the on your left moment with Undertaker, Seth, Jay, and John Cena all coming out to help Cody. Cody wins, and the huge moment, he's finally done it after a year. He's ended this title reign. He's got, and all the baby faces come in the ring. He celebrates with Randy. You know, we had LA Knight, Randy Orton, KO, Sammy. We're all in the ring celebrating with Cody. You know, it's the dawn of a new era. Cody's time is upon us. Excuse me. And yeah, it was just such an incredible moment. I'm so happy for Cody, man. Because he's finally done it. He's finally just finished the story. I mean, and Roman's a legendary title reign is over. Mwah. It was so well done. And then Cody kind of cuts a speech, and he's like, "I want Triple H," and I forgot his name. One of the bookings to come out there. He celebrates with them for a bit, and he has like a nice hug with Triple H, and you can tell how much it means to him. I think Randy and someone else, they like hold up Cody on his shoulders, and John Cena was in the ring too, or basically all the baby faces, massive baby face moment. And I think you could tell Roman was happy that he put on such an amazing match, and he's finally passed the torch to Cody, because you could see on the third crossroads when he's pinning, Roman was smiling. So I think he knows. He's like, it was time to pass the torch to Cody. He's had such an incredible reign, and yeah, on to Roman Reigns. Wow, just what a time. 1,300 days. You know, when he won that championship in late 2020, and it's now April 2024. So 3.5 years, he was the head of the table. He was the tribal chief. We acknowledged him. I mean, the whole Bloodline saga, the whole Bloodline storyline will go down in history. This title reign will be one for the history books. Will be remembered for all time. And yeah, I know a lot of fans did not like his part-time title reign, but I didn't really. But that's just the way it was, and he still had some incredible matches, some incredible feuds, and I know a lot of people will argue, well, they should have done this at last year's WrestleMania, where Cody should have beaten Roman at 39. He probably should have. I still think Roman should have lost to Drew at Clash at the Castle in Cardiff, but you know, so there were a few times where I was really disappointed that Roman didn't lose, but this was it. This had to happen. Cody had to finish the story and end this title reign. And it truly is the end of an era, the passing of a torch, and now it's Cody's time to shine. Cody's world title reign can begin. He makes his dad proud, Dusty Rhodes, up in heaven. He makes his mum proud. He had a little moment with his mum. It was great. And I've also seen a video of Roman, Roman hugging Paul Heyman on the Titantron, for a good few seconds. I was like, oh. Where does Roman go from here? Obviously, he'll take some time off. Roman's definitely not retiring. The people saying this is like Roman's retirement. Definitely not. He's definitely going to come back at some point. Maybe a match at SummerSlam. Maybe he challenges Cody to a rematch. The Rock never turned on Roman, which I thought was quite surprising. I really thought we'd get that. No turn on The Rock to Roman, like a crazy rock bottom out of nowhere. Nope. So I guess we're saving that. I do think we are going to get Roman and The Rock at some point. The Rock, I think he's definitely not done after how good he looked on night one. I've heard he may come back. I think he's off to shoot a film now, but he may come back for SummerSlam, a Saudi show maybe. So we'll see. But wow. Oh man. So apart from me and choking to death before, oh god, a really, really great man. So yeah. So yeah, guys. When Cody won, I was happy, but part of me still, part of me right now is still, I'm in two mindsets. I'm like, oh, Cody's done it, he's finished the story, but I'm thinking, because we've just been having Roman for 3.5 years, I'm still thinking, it still hasn't quite computed that Roman's title reign is over. This 1,300 day, 3.5 year title reign is over. It's still not quite computing. I'm still like, holy shit, it's over, isn't it? It's still, I'm still in like a state of shock. So everyone's so overjoyed for Cody, that wasn't me. I'm so happy for Cody, but I'm in this really strange mindset where I feel like I'm not as happy as I should be, and I don't know why. I think it's just because this was such a crazy way to end WrestleMania and to end Roman's title reign, and I'm just, maybe I'll get happier and happier as the days go on. You know, Cody's going to cut a massive promo tonight. He's going to, obviously, he'll open Monday Night Raw tonight. What do you want to talk about? He's got the belt. It's going to be great, man. I finished the story. Now a new one begins. That was what I was going to say, isn't it? So I wonder what Cody's first defense will be at Backlash. Who he'll go up against? We'll see. I'm sure Cody's going to have a great title reign. I would not be surprised if he holds it all the way to Mania 41. next year. We'll see. But yeah, guys, so that was WrestleMania 40 done. Oh man, and on the whole, 2 great nights. Honestly, there wasn't one bad match. Not one bad match. Only maybe Jimmy and Jay was disappointing, but not bad. It was still a fine match. And everything. I think this is the first WrestleMania, maybe ever, where everything was either just good to great to legendary. Nothing was bad. Let's look at the entire card for both nights. Yeah, Jimmy and Jay was probably the biggest letdown, but still a fun match. Still okay. The 6-on-1 tag team match from night 1 was fine. The tag team street fight was fun. LA Knight and AJ Styles could have gone a bit longer, but that was fun. Yeah, and everything else was amazing. Oh, yeah, Drew and Seth maybe could have gone a bit longer, but it still was a fun match for sure. So there wasn't one bad match. I think this is the first WrestleMania in history, maybe, where there wasn't one bad match. Everything was good to great to legendary. And of course, the incredible main event. We had so many new champions. Sami Zayn dethroning Gunther on night 1. New tag team champions, Awesome Truth, and I forgot what they're called. What did they call? A-Town Down Under. We had Drew McIntyre beating Seth Rollins, then Damian Priest cashing in on Drew. Bayley dethroning Io Sky, new women's champion, and Cody Rhodes finishing the story. Oh boy, and end of an era, man, end of an era. So yeah, guys, what were your thoughts on WrestleMania 40? Comment below, let me know. Ooh, so thank you all for watching, guys. I said this about a real long prediction. It's been 26 minutes. That's actually quite. I've done longer ones than that, I think. So thank you all for watching, guys. Oh, I'm going to take a break now. I might not be back for a week or two. I'm going to take a little break. But I'll be back with Callum probably in a few weeks' time. But I might do a video definitely before then. But in a few weeks' time for our Backlash France predictions. Thank you all for watching, guys. What were your thoughts on WrestleMania 40? Comment below. Let me know. So thank you all for watching, guys. Oh, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.